Hey guys, do you remember that show, The Pink Panthers? We're gonna watch a BuzzFeed Unsolved episode about them. Let me just adjust my filters. Let's just invert the... No, not that. Let's grayscale it. And let's react to a video.
This week on BuzzFeed Unsolved, we brought through a web of heists and robberies that have been ongoing for 25 years. Most recently, in 2018, the Pink Panther network of jewel thieves.
Is that why you wore this little shirt? I respect it.
It's pretty good, right?
That's some fun flair. You're still having fun, even in 2020. Let's hear about a little crime, huh?
Where did they stop because of the COVID?
Actually, it's a fun thing that you brought that up because we are going to be doing things a little bit differently for this case. It's a little bit of an unusual case for us in that we're not covering just a single case, but a whole bunch of robberies.
So this is like a Russian doll of crime cases, sort of like...
You keep opening it, and you're going to get more and more surprises as you open it. Yeah.
I love it.
That being said, let's dive in, starting with the first case, which, in a twist for us, is solved.
Nice.
In May of 2003, the flagship store of luxury jewelry retailer Graf in London was serving an eccentrically dressed customer named Nebojša Deník. Though his suit and umbrella may not have appeared unusual, his awkward pompadour wig stood out as he examined a 12-carat ring valued at $450,000. The ring was apparently not quite what Deník was looking for, remarking that it was too glamorous, then asking, quote, "Do you have a smaller one?"
That's not what I'd be asking. I'd be saying, bigger, baby.
Is this all you guys got in this little rinky-dink shop of yours, 450K?
Too glamorous?
Yeah.
For a man with a pompadour?
It's a pompadour wig, too. Kind of defeats the purpose of a wig if everyone's like, hey, that's a weird wig. I thought the whole point of a wig was that it was supposed to...
Some people don't mind showing off a wig. They acknowledge that it's an accessory to be used. Lady Gaga wears wigs, people like her.
Yeah.
Gotcha!
She's not pulling off a heist.
She could if she wanted to.
I just feel like if you're going to commit a robbery, don't wear something
she
that's
get
very
off
obvious.
light.
Like, yeah, she had a weird wig on.
Yeah, but while you're looking at the pompadour, while you're going, wow, what a crazy pompadour, I got my gun out.
What are you talking?
I'm throwing curveballs at you.
Yeah, but they're still going to be able to identify.
Over here. I got those little poppets that you get on 4th of July. I'm throwing those at the ground over here. I got a crazy pompadour wig. Meanwhile, I'm just taking money out the cash register, and you're going, what a crazy looking guy.
Before a more subtle piece could be offered.
I mean, that might make people recognize him more if he's like causing a bunch of adrenaline happening. You know stuff more when there's when you're stressed out.
Deník whipped out a chrome-plated .357 Magnum and told everyone to get on the floor. At the same time, a Montenegrin man in his late 20s named Predrag Vujosevic entered the store and used a hammer to smash open display cases and remove 47 pieces of diamond jewelry.
That's it.
And how much glass did he grab?
Gun.
What if just...
Gun.
I don't get...
Gun. See? That's the thing. That's how it works.
What if you just didn't do a distraction? You just walked in and just started the heist.
Where's the flair for the dramatic? You walk in and go, hi, buddy, I got a gun. I'm here to rob you. How about I go in with the razzle-dazzle, and then you can hop in as Mr. Hammer?
What kind of hammer are you picturing here? I was picturing like Mjolnir, like Thor's hammer for some reason. I wasn't picturing like a Home Depot hammer.
A little don't break the ice hammer.
Well, you were all about the razzle-dazzle.
I was thinking like a one-handed sledgehammer.
What happened?
Home Depot
You're not,
hammer.
though, apparently. Apparently I'm Mr. Razzle-Dazzle.
I mean, look how you're dressed, man.
That's true.
Look at that long, flowy hair.
Well, yeah, it's
long
long and flowy.
Give us a little... Yeah, there we go.
I'm here to rob you.
Now with 23 million pounds of jewelry, the two men fled the scene. Simon Stearman, a security guard, gave chase and managed to subdue Deník by sitting on him. Stearman reportedly removed Deník's wig.
What did he say?
Subdue Deník by sitting on him. Stearman reportedly removed Deník's wig and began berating him for it, telling the thief how dumb he looked.
Rude.
Hey man, that's a security guard who's going above and beyond the call of duty there.
Sitting on someone is not cool.
It's actually very funny.
Just imagining the person underneath being like, no, 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 no.
He's
You
a
know?
thief, Shane. I'm just trying to
How
figure
big
out why
was
you're
the
not
security
thrilled by a
guard?
security guard who usually will see something happen and
Because
go,
I'm rooting for the thieves. Are you not?
I just think it's funny to sit on somebody. It's a funny way to subdue someone.
It
not
is,
doing
it's not
any
a
kind
normal
of like
one.
MMA moves, just the old, you ain't going nowhere.
Within days, Scotland Yard identified another accomplice in charge of the burglars' travel arrangements, one Milan Jovetic. Detectives obtained a warrant to search the apartment where Jovetic was staying with his girlfriend, Anna Stankovic.
Stankovic.
Smells like Stankovic has been here.
The search turned
She
up
has-
two
she has
fake
an aroma.
Italian passports with no names or photos, and a particular
That's weird.
jar of face cream.
Why?
In the cream was a blue diamond ring
Oh.
worth upwards of $750,000. The
Damn.
press referred to the robbers as the Pink Panthers, as a similar hiding spot was used in the 1975 comedy The Return of the Pink Panther.
What do you think about them hiding a ring in face cream? Seems kind of risky, no?
Yeah, a little risky. I don't like dipping my hands into cream, so I don't think I would do that.
Well, there's no need to lie here. We all know that you're obsessed with having lubricated hands. Your hands need to be soft and moist.
My hands are naturally soft. You would think they were constantly lubricated, but yes, they're like a baby.
Are you turning yourself on?
And I've done a
What?
lot of hard work in my life, but you wouldn't know it. It's like silk, like wet silk.
While the blue
Ew.
ring had been found, more than 22 million pounds of jewelry was still missing, along with Vujocevic. Scotland Yard detective Steve Alexander tracked phone records to an apartment in Paris thought to be Vujocevic's home, but Vujocevic was gone. While in Paris, Alexander met up with a special police unit called the Brigade for the Repression of Banditry to compare notes.
Banditry is a fun word to say.
Hold on, my wire's all tangled up. That's
It's
better.
a cool name, front to back,
What if you named your band
elbows to asshole. It's
Banditry, like a music band,
banditry.
and you named yourself Banditry, and you went on stage with like bandanas over your face, or like the jawbone?
Bandits. Well, I feel like you would just call yourselves the Bandits.
Yeah,
so
but
that's
that's
got to be a
like-
band out there. That exists, for
But that's
sure.
that's mainstream bullshit. Banditry.
So you want to show up like the Hamburglar? Out there with a little guitar?
Man, Hamburger, that's an older one.
We're the Bandits!
It turned out, the Graf robbery in London wasn't the first time Vujocevic was suspected of robbing a jewelry store. In fact, it wasn't even the first Graf store he'd targeted.
What?
Vujocevic was wanted for robbing a Graf store in Amsterdam,
Shit.
Castiglione in Paris,
Made a whole fucking
as well
triangle.
as jewelers in Frankfurt, Geneva, and Barcelona.
This guy's doing a bit of a Euro trip here.
He's
Hell yeah,
bouncing
Euro
all
robbery
about. What is
trip.
he on a gap year?
In 2005, Vujocevic was caught trying to cross into France from Italy via car. When Alexander traveled to Paris to question Vujocevic, however, he refused to talk about the London robbery.
Huh.
According to his mother, Vujocevic was sentenced to 9 years in prison, but the missing
Huh.
diamonds were nowhere to be found.
I say if you can't
Weird.
find the rocks, ain't nobody doing time.
So if you can't
Yeah.
find the
Where-
body, the
I'd be
murder's
like,
not.
where are the rocks, bro? That's right. I'm free.
Yeah, I murdered her, but you can't find her body. Take the cuffs off. Also, I'm not convinced that that's his mom. This is a network of thieves that have already proven they love disguises. That could be just his buddy over there in a wig, with like old lady makeup on. Like, yeah, I think he was in jail for 9 years. I think you did that prison over there. And just trails off, you know how like old people do.
get you gentlemen some, how you say, tea?
She stubs her foot on like a chair and goes, ah, shit. I mean, oh, shit.
While the London Graf heist was the crime that gave the Pink Panthers their name, it was far from the only one, and in no way encompassed the full roster of the group. According to Jeweler magazine,
happens next.
as of 2019, they'd stolen nearly $1 billion worth of
Damn,
goods
where'd
across
it all go?
35 countries. Let's look at a small sampling of their work.
Yeah, and where did that money all go to?
A group robbed a jewelry store
Where did
in
that
the
jewelry
coastal
go?
town of Biarritz, France, speaking to their thoroughness for planning jobs. To deter any possible witnesses, prior to the heist, the men painted a bench outside the store so no one would happen to sit there with a front row seat
Smart.
of the heist. In 2002, a group stole the Millennium Necklace, worth $1 million from the Venetian
Holy
Casino
fuck.
in Las Vegas.
A Millennium Necklace? That sounds...
I told you, this is an impressive list of things they have stolen.
That
Did
sounds
they ever
good.
find that thing?
$1 million for a necklace, and it's called the Millennium Necklace.
You're asking for it, right? If you call it
Yeah.
the Millennium Necklace, call it the dog shit diamond. No one's stealing that.
In 2003, another group of Panthers made off with $14 million of jewels from Chopard in Paris. In March 2004, two Serbian men in wigs stole the Contesta Vendome necklace, which featured a 125-carat diamond from a store in Tokyo. In Saint-Tropez in 2005, a group of Panthers in wigs and flower print shirts robbed a jewelry store and escaped via a waiting speedboat. Also in 2005,
Freaking
a group
speedboat.
in Amsterdam dressed as airport workers transferred 75 million euros of jewelry to a waiting plane. In 2007,
They did that in post 9/11 world? That's nuts.
the Pink Panthers robbed the Harry Winston boutique in Paris with guns. The next year, they robbed the same store, dressed as women.
Insane.
Combined, the two thefts resulted in 76 million pounds of lost jewelry.
They sure do love their wigs in this group.
A wig-heavy crew.
If I were hiring robbers, and I was like this big boss, and I was looking through resumes, this one's jumping out from the pile, no?
Oh, big time. It makes me wish that more teams like this could assemble and we could follow them like sports.
Yeah, like stats, like fantasy robbery
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah.
Indeed,
Hell
it
yeah.
seems the Panthers have no qualms whatsoever about targeting a store they've already robbed. In 2009, they stole 43 pieces worth 40 million pounds from the same Graf store
The
in London that
fuck?
they hit in 2003, the heist that gave them their name.
But what do you think about robbing the same store twice?
I think it's very funny.
Kind of a fool me
Ballsy.
once thing, right?
I think it's very funny.
Do you think at that point it's on the store?
Oh, yeah.
Like you didn't learn your lesson the first time, maybe
They're
up the
painting
security?
bench again. Oh, darn it.
While jewelry has been a specialty of the Pink Panthers, it is not the only luxury item they've targeted. In 2008, the group pulled off the largest art heist in European history,
Oh,
stealing
no.
a Monet, a Van Gogh, a Degas, and a Cézanne, in total valued at over 145 million from a gallery in Zurich. With so many big money heists to choose from, some theorize the collective's most infamous robbery took place in 2016,
Oh my god, what was it?
stealing an estimated $5.6 million
Holy
worth
fuck.
of jewelry in Paris from one Kimberly Kardashian,
Oh, her.
including her 20-carat diamond engagement ring from Kanye West.
They weren't the ones who were like violent with her, right?
I think they were.
Oh, I can't support them then. Then never mind, I rescind. They were mean to her. These are bad people.
They're criminals.
Well, but some criminals are fun, and I thought they were fun criminals.
They have guns. What did you think was inside the guns, silly putty?
All right,
Give me
I-
all your
Bubbles.
jewels.
Okay, I don't support these criminals
Eat
anymore.
Nerf balls,
I
dork.
do respect their sense of whimsy when it comes to wigs.
I say that it's only theorized that the Pink Panthers held up Kim Kardashian because, frankly, despite their long list of crimes, of which we've only discussed a few, not much is known about the group, who their leaders are, where they take the jewels, how they've organized, even how many people are in the group are all unknown.
I mean, there's at
Here's
least
what I
4
would
of
if They
them.
robbed me. I'd say, where do you take the jewels? And
Is
then
it
it'd be a
weird
fun
to
hot little tip from
roast
the
him?
newspaper. It'd be like, well, I asked them.
So you're just gonna be like,
They put them in a desk somewhere.
yeah, take it, but where are you taking it?
Yeah, go on, take it. By the way, where do you take the jewels?
I mean, give me a little something on the back end here so I could sell this to the papers.
Even the name, the Pink Panthers, is a moniker given to them by the media, not the group itself. Whenever a crime is committed, if it sounds like someone fitting a description of a Pink Panther, it's chalked up to the PP Posse, a name I have coined for the group just now.
Why?
Pee Posse. That's funny.
You don't like that, PP Posse?
I love it. Pee Posse.
If I was in the PP Posse, I'd be pretty pissed off.
While there's no shortage of detectives and police agencies working to track them down, as we've mentioned, there's not much confirmed information about the group. One Belgian detective, Andre Notre Dame, believes the Panther
Like Notre-
operation is made up of
Wait, like the Notre Dame Cathedral?
20 to 30 experienced thieves, along with dozens of facilitators in cities throughout Europe providing logistical assistance, such as obtaining hotel rooms, cars, and weapons. It does seem to be that the group employs the same strategy in many cases, one they used at 152 different jewelry stores between 2002 and 2010. One well-dressed man enters the store, propping open the security door. Other associates follow through the propped door, and using hammers and pickaxes, break open display cases and stuff the jewelry into backpacks. They then leave in an older model, often stolen car.
You would think that a group of very experienced thieves would have some kind of elaborate scheme that they employ every place they go, and it's like, no, we're just gonna walk in and smash your shit up with hammers.
The nature of this group, I think, speaks to the idea that maybe they're doing it for love of the game. This sounds like it's the most proficient, capable thieves in all of Europe, just banding together to be like, let's have a little fun out there, huh?
Were you not expecting more like the shimmy down the air duct and then rappel down like Tom Cruise in Mission Impossible?
I mean, but they're clearly capable of more because they did a Vegas heist. They stole some...
down like Tom Cruise in Mission Impossible.
Oops.
I mean, but they're clearly capable of more because they did a Vegas heist. They stole some art.
Yeah, but it just boils down to somebody walking in first going, look at me! And then everyone looks at them and then people go behind them and smash glasses.
That was effective.
It's not very inventive, but it works. God damn it if it's not effective.
When that strategy won't do, the Panthers will occasionally use a tactic known as vol au bélier, which is basically smashing a storefront window for easy entry and exit of the store.
Yeah, that's a classic.
In 2007, and you can find full footage of this elsewhere on YouTube, the Panthers drove 2 Audis through the doors of the Wafi Mall in Dubai, and then into the doors of the Graf store. 3 masked men ran into the store.
We're gonna look at that as soon as I plug in my
$3.4 million in
bike
jewelry
battery
and
on my
escaped
new bike.
in the getaway cars. While their strategies are brazen and what jewel heists aren't, they are not flawless. In the
Let's see if we can find it. Okay, let's put this here. Those are a couple cars in the mall. This video is potato quality because that's the best quality there is on this video. In the top one. They're just driving out. That quality was like fucking potato. Oh yeah, I gotta start watching The Pit.
By Graf heist, DNA evidence left in the Audis connecting the robbers to a previous job in Liechtenstein, as well as a cell number used to rent those Audis, led to police identifying 8 Panthers.
They rented the Audis and gave their...
Okay, so now there's at least 8 of them.
Great.
Well, you would think that if you're gonna rent a getaway car, you wouldn't use your personal cell.
Yeah. Steal it. Just steal a car.
Or use a burner.
How hard is it to
Yeah,
steal
more
a car?
crime on top of it, but they do pretty
If you're
big
stealing a
crime.
Millennium Diamond, you can't steal a Toyota?
We don't steal small-scale shit. That's small potatoes
We're
for the
above
Panthers.
cars.
We only steal fucking diamonds. We'll rent the Audi. Also, we're gonna use my cell phone because I have minutes.
In October of 2008, one of those men, Bosnian Duško Poznin, drove a rented Audi into Monaco with a Serbian man, Borko Ilincic. The 2 men parked and headed towards a Cirabelli store, a store that had already been robbed by the Panthers in 2007. As they were crossing the street, a car suddenly hit Poznin. Poznin and Ilincic reluctantly went to the hospital, where Monaco police arrived and arrested the men.
They just got unlucky.
Do you buy the fact that a car accidentally hit one of these guys that were robbing a store, or do you think a cop saw them and was just like...
Yeah, it's fishy. It's fishy. It's fishy.
I mean, the cops get frustrated. After a while, the cat and mouse game could get to your head.
Yeah.
These guys keep crushing us with their cars. Why don't we actually crush them with a car?
Oh
While
yeah.
many Panthers have
I
been
can see
arrested, the
cops
pressure to
doing that
give up
shit.
information has not resulted in any knowledge surrounding any sort of higher organization of the group. Because of this, it's rumored that the Panthers are actually a loose group of Serbians,
Huh?
Montenegrins, Bosnians, and other former Yugoslavians. Orders
Weird.
for targets may filter down from some unknown higher level. But many Panthers do not appear to know one another, and there may not be an actual leader.
Do you think they meet with like hoods?
Dude.
Do you think they meet in a location with like all of their identities hidden, with like their faces shadow, you know, it's sort of like a secret society?
Maybe, but I'm interested. Do you actually think that there is no leader?
I could believe that. I could believe
Yeah,
that.
maybe it's just
Yes,
like
I
an
think that.
anarchy
Or
of
maybe
criminals.
it's just like a Facebook group.
Well,
And
then
they're
there
like,
would have to be
"Hey,"
admins.
Like one day a guy started the group and was like, you guys like diamonds? I like diamonds. And then some other guy was like, yeah, I like diamonds.
I mean, face.
Oh, there could be a black market Facebook, like a dark web Facebook where that's, made.
Facebook's full of illegal activity.
And then
so
he
yeah,
posts like him robbing a place and another guy's like, hey, I could do that too. We
Yeah.
post mine there.
like.
For a group that most consider to be loose-knit, however, there still seems to be quite a bit of camaraderie amongst members, including daring attempts to break one another out of jail.
Aw,
In 2003,
they're nice
a
to each
Serbian
other.
named Dragan Mikic, one of the Panthers who in 2001 painted the bench outside the jewelry store he was robbing to deter witnesses, was arrested the day after stealing from a jewelry store in Courchevel, France. In jail, local prosecutor Gilbert Lafayette noticed how unintimidated Mikic seemed to be, saying, quote, "These guys don't care about being put into jail. They know
That's
they are
not
going to
good."
escape," end quote. Later that year, Mikic made his first attempt, breaking away from guards after a hearing and running across a highway. Mikic was
Dude.
shot in the leg and
Whoa.
sent to a more secure prison in
I was-
Villefranche-sur-Saône.
I was thinking he was hit by a car or something.
That prison, however, apparently
last
turned
time?
out to be not secure enough. One
Helicopter?
day, an associate was able to toss wire cutters and a ladder over the prison wall so Mikic
Dude.
could escape, while another man fired AK rounds at the guards for cover.
Dude.
Mikic was never recaptured.
How the
Dude,
fuck do you walk up to a prison with a ladder
I just realized the mannequin here.
and not have anybody in the tower being like, hey, there's a guy walking up to the wall right now with a ladder. Maybe we should do oh, shit. Oh, he's gone.
You know, the big spotlight probably wasn't on him.
Oh, yeah, like a video game? And the guy in the ladder is like, oh, shit.
Then, in July 2013, another Panther, Milan Paparic, was serving a 6-year sentence in Switzerland for a jewel heist in 2009. During an exercise period, a van rammed open the gate of the prison, smashing between the gate and the inside
Oh,
yard
boy.
under a hail of AK-47
That's
fire.
nuts.
Paparic, along with another prisoner, used a ladder provided by their accomplices to get over the prison fence.
Shit.
The prisoners and the two men in the van set the van on fire and got in a secondary
Oh, that's
vehicle
not
and
good.
took off at high speed. Paparic was the third Panther to escape Swiss
Oh.
prison.
I got crackles again.
In 3 months. The
3
other
months.
two escaped Bois-Mermet
Nuts.
prison near Lausanne in May, after an accomplice threw a sack over the prison wall containing escape equipment and a gun.
Holy fuck.
A sack. Just throw a sack over the wall. That's funny.
Well, it keeps all the stuff from falling out. Keeps all your escape equipment and guns from being scattered.
It's starting to make me wonder that they should maybe have a little more security outside these walls if people are just tossing various escape
Yeah.
paraphernalia
Maybe they
over the
don't
wall.
care.
Would you break me out of prison if I got
No.
arrested? I mean, you don't have to answer it that fast.
Oh, sorry.
Would you? I'll ask you again. Take a longer
No.
pause.
Oh.
No, it's not the amount of time you say
Sure,
no. Just
sure,
take
sure.
some time to think
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
considering it. Here, man. If I got into prison, would
No.
you? You son of a bitch.
With members breaking one another out of prison, it seems there must be something more than a loose affiliation keeping the Panthers together. Theories around what links the group center largely on a shared geographic and cultural history, the countries of former Yugoslavia, especially Serbia, Montenegro, and Bosnia and Herzegovina.
Wait, is Montenegro a country? I know Serbia is one, and Bosnia. The Wi-Fi is being dumb right now. Oh my god, it's pretty! Upper middle income country, mostly service-based. And in the late transition into a market economy, Herzeg. Okay, it is. I think it's a country. Does it say it's a country? It doesn't have strict borders. Approximate region of it. Is it a country? So I'm asking. I mean, it's also another pretty place.
The group with an Interpol that focuses on the Pink Panthers is specifically charged with pursuing jewel thieves from the former Yugoslavia. For a little context, criminal gangs rose to dominance in Serbia during the Balkan conflicts.
Oh yeah,
of the
that was a
1990s.
fucking hot mess.
During this time, many in the region
Lot of
developed
genocide
an
going on.
animosity towards the European Union, who they
And a bottle incident. And I don't think the guy put the bottle up there by himself. Because he was out in the field. He would get freaky out in the field. Like, you don't want to put a bottle where the sun don't shine out in, like, a farming field. Someone on a tractor or a horse or a car could see you. I like 70% think that the guy didn't put the bottle up there.
viewed as failing to halt the bloodshed and corruption that was ravaging the region, while also denying immigration requests from Balkan citizens. Essentially, the former Yugoslavians felt like none of the wealthy Western Europeans cared about their plight. As a result, it's possible to look at the heists through the lens of angry former Yugoslavians who steal from Western Europe and theoretically bring the money back east.
The Robin Hood complex, I thought you'd appreciate that. I'm a big fan of punching up.
Absolutely.
You could punch up, go for it.
Yeah.
Punching down.
Don't punch down.
In a 2010 article appearing in The New Yorker about the Panthers, writer David Samuels met with a Serbian man who went by Eugene, who claimed to have knowledge of Panther operations. According to Eugene, quote, "They hate everybody. They hate Germany, the Vatican, the USA, their own government."
Honestly, who doesn't hate the USA? Even the USA hates the USA.
They're junkies who hate. You get a call from a guy,
say they're
you meet 10
junkies.
other guys, and you get paid. Some are cousins, some are good friends. All of them will be in prison in 5 or 10 years. End quote.
Would you heist with your pals?
Would I heist with my pals?
Answer carefully, you might hurt someone's feelings.
Big time. Big time, yeah. I would. I trust them with my life.
Which ones?
Ah. I'm just thinking of all my funny friends. I miss them. They're all in Chicago, you know.
Oh.
Nobody local that you would do a heist with?
I'd probably heist with Sarah. Yeah.
Fine, yeah. I
Who
mean,
the fuck's Sarah?
I wouldn't heist with you.
Oh, us heisting? Yeah, I'd heist with you, I guess. Yeah.
It's too late.
I wouldn't do any
Some of them were just
heisting.
acquaintances, so.
I don't want to be a burden on a stage.
How dare you?
Despite their prolific portfolio of heists and hundreds of resulting arrests, much about the Pink Panthers remains an enigma. Estimates for how many members they count in their ranks range from dozens, not including facilitators aiding them across Europe, to hundreds. Like most theories about the Panthers, this is impossible to verify. Who is in charge of the group and who orders the heists continues to be a mystery. Where stolen items are hidden or how they are laundered is largely unknown, as well as if there exists any sort of Pink Panther headquarters. What is known, however, is that the group is anything but inactive. In 2018 alone, in 3 separate heists, the Pink Panthers stole approximately $2.3 million worth of jewelry from a Christie's exhibition in Venice, treasures from the Swedish monarchy from a cathedral, and a tiara from a British manor house. So, if you have a bunch of expensive jewelry stashed away someplace, you might want to make sure it's secure.
I ain't
Because
got any
amongst the
jewelry.
many mysteries surrounding the
Any
group,
expensive jewelry, that
one
is.
stands out. Where the
Got
Pink
cheap
Panthers
jewelry.
will strike next remains unsolved.
Dun-dun, 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 dun-dun.
Well, they certainly are a zany roster of fellas. Pretty prolific.
That's saying something.
Look, is stealing bad? Probably.
Depends who from.
But that being said, I don't have anything of value, so you don't have to steal anything from moi. But if you do
I got a
want
fuck
to
ton of
steal
yarn.
something, Mr. Moneybags over there,
Don't steal from me.
steal his cat.
Don't steal my fucking
Dude,
cat.
don't
If you're
steal the
watching
fucking
this, Pink
cat!
Panthers, steal all of Shane Madej's left shoes and leave him only the right. It'll drive him insane.
It's gonna be very funny if 5 Serbian men walk into my apartment this weekend wearing wigs. Give us your cat.
And all of your left shoes and socks. I got burgoozled.
Bergoozled once again.
I don't think left socks are really a thing outside of compression socks. I will see you guys in the next one.